If you ask the people in here now to raise their hand, that those who are against abortion, 99% of all of the white people in here gonna raise their hand that they are against abortion. On the other hand, 99% of the whites that are sitting in here now, if their daughter got pregnant by a black man, they gonna make their daughter have an abortion. They ain't gonna let her have the baby. Now I know you. Listen, you know the truth sometimes hurts. I know it's hard to say that. 99% of those of you sitting in here now, if your daughter got pregnant by a black man, you gonna make her have an abortion. You not gonna let her have the baby. Yeah, you ain't gonna have no little black baby. She got 2 other white children, and then she gonna have a little black baby gonna be running around there in the living room or in the den with the rest of stuff. They're not gonna let that happen. You know that, and I know that. You will never admit it.
Alvin, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It ain't white girls going into the abortion clinic in droves, killing off half black children. Sadly, it's black girls going into the abortion clinics in droves, killing off black children. And the white people who insist that the people pay for them to do it are those white Democrats you're so loyal to.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
To my black people, are you seriously cool with this kind of hate? Are you okay with this kind of racially divisive talk, knowing that it's white liberal Democrats who push for abortion, sucker people of color into supporting them, and make sure that abortion clinics are available in your community for you to participate in their genocidal campaign against you as a means to control your population to be a manageable voter stock? It's not about white people in general. It's about what certain white people represent. White people who believe that all men are created equal and should enjoy all the God-given rights protected by the Constitution vote Republican. White people who do not believe all men are created equal and make exceptions about certain rights and who get to enjoy them vote Democrat. I know Democrats like to think they're all about equality and fairness. They do not realize that you cannot force fairness without being unfair to others. You cannot force your idea of fairness without intruding on the God-given rights of someone else. When white people wanted their bigotry represented in government, they voted for Democrats. That hasn't changed. Racism has evolved. Democrats wanted to control the stock of blacks then, and they want to do it now. They've just added the techniques of how to keep the black community tolerant of the state they're in. They use pandering, making the black folk feel like they're down for their struggle. Meanwhile, Democrats were the very cause of their struggle in the first place. They pacify them with welfare, food stamps, housing, etc., with the condition that there not be a contributing man in the home. The Democrats destroyed the black nuclear family, yet this numbskull Alvin is going to try to accuse Republicans of being racist. This dude is an enabler of black women to kill their babies. And he's an enabler of women killing mixed babies too. That's a stone fact, period. That's not speculation, a hypothetical, or an assumption or whatever. He wants money for women to kill their children. And the black children he claims to care so much about. Meanwhile, he tries to project his own proven bigotry and affinity for abortion onto Republicans with baseless speculation. This dude is a cowardly, racist piece of evil dung if I ever saw one. Now, I don't have kids as of yet. And many of y'all know who my wife is. Any objections to us having any of those mixed kids? My in-laws are always hinting about grandkids. According to Alvin Holmes, I guess the only reason why my racist Republican in-laws want my wife to get pregnant is so that she can abort that little abomination so they can have the pleasure of feeding it to their cat. Again, the proven proponents of abortion are Democrat. The proven majority of babies aborted are black. The proven demanders of abortion procedures being available that mostly black women are using is done by Democrat design. Republicans don't have a track record of this. This dude, Alvin, is a crybaby race-baiting drama queen like Elijah Cummings, who still has yet to prove that any Tea Party member spat on him or called him the N-word, with a whole bunch of camera angles and microphones to give him the proof. And he still wants to plant in people's mind that Issa used racist language because Issa used the term little boy with his hand in the cookie jar. So Elijah Cummings sets up interviews with the left-wing media and lets them implicate Issa as a racist for making the statement, while he tries to act like the bigger person, dismissing what the media is scripted to claim. Elijah Cummings and Alvin Holmes are just more examples of tantrum-throwing, entitlement-minded, spoiled-rotten leftists who are an embarrassment to what it is to be an American. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNATION. Black people, this guy's not doing you any favors. He's an overseer in the genocide of our race. But I guess genocide is easier to wage when the destroying agents distract the population they're targeting with someone to hate.
In the living room.